Hi, this is Pierre-Yves Delacote, working at Planet Technologies. What is a situation where we collaborate really well? There's one I have in mind. But before that, I just want to explain that collaboration is really hard. And it's really one of the biggest challenge we have within organization because we need to collaborate to do our job. It's rare to have a job that is a solo job. It can happen, but usually when you're part of a small, medium, or big company or organization, you need to collaborate to achieve the goal of the organization. So it's really hard because when you decide to work together for, let's say, on a project, you gather people who have different profiles, different origins, different of working often, and so they see the way to collaborate differently. They have different ideas, they have different characters, they have different um, sometimes different tools, but mostly they have different ways of collaborating. People might be sometimes secret, they don't want to inform everybody. Some are more open, some are more uh, respecting the hierarchy. So they put hierarchy in carbon copy if they want things to happen. You know what I'm talking about. There's so many different ways to collaborate depending on your culture. So as you can imagine, it's a matter of alignment. The whole purpose of collaborating is not to have a brand new tool. It's important to have a tool that can leverage the culture you want to change. Um, but it's a cultural thing, and how do you align is the main question. And I've been working with several customers over the years, over more than 2 decades, and there's one situation where usually I see the collaboration working like a charm. And what it is, unfortunately, it's a crisis. When you have a crisis, and you can look that even in the real world, like the coronavirus today, when you have a crisis, there's a common goal. There's only one leader, usually, who's leading the change, because you have to fix the change really quickly. So everybody is focused on the same goal. They forget about their ego and the way they're working. The leader is defining the way to collaborate because you don't have much time. You have to solve a really critical problem quickly, and you meet really quickly. You don't spend too much time to discuss what are the options. You make decisions really fast, quickly. So I think we should get inspired by this situation of crisis and identify why it's working so well. Why there's no more ego in that kind of situation? And mainly it's because of the purpose and the sense of service you need to fulfill, because you know that what you're going to do is really useful because you're solving a critical issue, and everybody will be happy to solve this critical issue if you work well together. So there's some ideas here around the crisis that you need to think about when you're doing collaboration. You don't want to be under the stress of crisis, but you want to be, maybe you want to, when you're collaborating, you want to put the ego on the side, you want to focus on the purpose, you want to go fast, make decisions fast, that everybody knows what they have to do, and you want to work together, collaborate within with one goal is to find the right solution quickly and efficiently. So look at the crisis, look how you manage crisis. It's a good example on how to collaborate, and it will help you to maybe for other collaboration situation where there's not a it's not a crisis, but maybe you can try to find that feeling of urgency, emergency, where you need to all align to collaborate well. So that was the tip of the day: how to collaborate, get inspired by how you manage a crisis.